Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful recap for Monday, October 21st, 2024 has finally arrived. In today's episode, Hope Logan puts the brakes on her romance with Carter Walton. Ridge Forrester has a revelation concerning the HFTF. In addition, Deacon Sharp and Brooke Logan bond over Hope's love life. The bold and the beautiful recap. Carter Walton's passion. The B&B recap for Monday, October 21st reveals that Carter claims to be obsessed with her. They have a wild makeout session and pull each other's clothes off. Then Hope screams they need to stop and pushes Carter away. At Il Giardino, Deacon checks on a delivery before returning to Brooke. Deacon wants Brooke to check the quality of some goodies. Deacon and Brooke discuss Carter preserving Hope's line. Brooke has never seen Carter speak so passionately about a fashion line. As Brooke tries to explain, Deacon believes Carter is seeing Hope in a new light. Brooke smiles as she bites into her dessert. Ridge enters the office as Steffy Forrester Finnegan is ending up a call. Steffy explains that while the line has struggled, the following collection will be amazing. Steffy ends the call with a denial. Carter and Hope exhale heavily. Carter kisses Hope's neck, and she tells him they shouldn't.
Carter says that they can.
They make out again. B&B recap. Ridge Forrester debates. Steffy and Ridge discuss Hope for the future. Steffy claims that if it were anyone else, the line would have been shut down long ago. Steffy argues that their regular customers aren't convinced. Brooke explains that Carter and Hope have long respected and admired each other. Brooke claims Carter usually prioritizes Forrester creations first. This time, Carter placed Hope first. Brooke and Deacon discuss the recent toll on Hope. Deacon offers to tell Steffy what is on his mind. Brooke tells him no. Deacon is pleased that Carter is looking out for Hope. The bold and the beautiful recap. I hope Logan and Carter Walton are still making out. Steffy is trying to be realistic. Ridge suggests that it is personal. Steffy excuses it, mentioning Hope kissing John Finnegan. Steffy cannot forgive and forget. Ridge warns Steffy that the business isn't about Hope. The line expresses hope for the future. Steffy claims that the purchasers are bailing on them. Ridge says things will improve after the holidays. Steffy is not convinced. Ridge advises that the line be cut then. Steffy argues that she can't because the Logan family will interpret it as a personal attack on Hope. Steffy asks Brooke how she will respond if Hope's line is terminated. The bold and the beautiful recap for Monday, October 21st indicates that Brooke is relieved they can finally communicate like way. Deacon has improved for the better. Brooke does not understand why Deacon married Sheila Carter Sharp. Deacon turns the conversation to aid Hope. Deacon praises Carter for standing up for Hope. Now, if we can just find a man like that for Hope's personal life, Brooke totally agrees. Carter's heartbeat is racing. Carter hasn't felt so alive in a long time. Carter has been thinking about Hope for quite some time. He assures her that he can provide for all of her needs and desires. Ridge believes Brooke will understand. Ridge believes Brooke will comprehend it once she sees the numbers. Steffy says we're talking about the Logans. Ridge believes the Forrester family does the same thing. Steffy responds that the Logans do not own the corporation, whereas the Forresters do. Then Steffy claims that Hope's identity is embedded in her line. Steffy suggests that if the line goes, so does Hope. Steffy informs Ridge that it will be really difficult for Hope. Steffy appears to be slightly empathic. Ridge points out that Steffy is the one who offered Hope a second opportunity. Steffy wants Ridge to tell Hope and Brooke of this. Steffy doesn't think the line will survive. Brooke discusses Liam Spencer and Hope. Deacon has become fond of Liam and his affinity for tofu. However, Deacon dislikes Liam's frequent switching between Hope and Steffy. Deacon likens it to Ridge bouncing between Brooke and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. Talk returns to Lope. Brooke believes it's more complicated than Deacon makes it sound. Brooke says that Hope also injured Liam. Brooke reminds Deacon that Hope kissed Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. Brooke ultimately admits that all she wants from the next man in Hope's life is everything she has ever wanted in a companion. Carter and Hope meet each other's gaze. Carter is smitten. Hope appears hesitant and conflicted, but she isn't backing down. Deacon offers that they play matchmaker. Deacon wishes Hope to be happy. Brooke comments, Hope is happy. Deacon believes Hope could be happier. Brooke acknowledges Carter. Deacon wants to pay for Carter's next supper with his mystery lady. Brooke informs Deacon that Carter and Katie used to dine out a few months ago. Brooke isn't as sure anymore. Ridge and Steffy continue to debate HFTF. Ridge aims to simply impress shoppers with a stunning new collection. Steffy wonders, what if the next collection fails? Steffy claims they need to make a change. Ridge furrows his brow and grits his lip before saying, I know. Ridge wonders what Carter was doing if HFTF is so horrible. Steffy is equally as perplexed. Hope also wants Carter. Hope describes Carter as extraordinarily sexy, intelligent, compassionate, and kind. Hope respects Carter's contributions to her line, but much remains uncertain. Hope discusses her terrible romances and forbidden kisses. Carter claims he is none of those men. Hope brings up Katie. Carter laughs and says it's over. Carter also states that his feelings for Katie are not the same as his feelings for Hope. After a little pause, Hope states that she should exercise caution with her heart. Hope wants to take things carefully, and it must stay a secret. Carter responds by kissing Hope. They begin making out again. We close up the week at Forrester Creations, as Hope welcomes Carter while cuddling Liam. He apologizes for interrupting a private time. Brooke arrives over at Eric's place to keep him company while Donna is gone. She informs him that Ridge is with Taylor. Taylor does not want to keep Ridge, but he explains that everyone is in meetings so they can spend the night with. He has a surprise for her, and he believes it will assist her. Carter admits he has the worst timing ever, having crashed the pizza party and now disturbing their particular moment. Liam claims he was simply expressing Hope how he feels and how he will always feel. Eric believes Taylor might have something to say to Ridge about the grandchildren. She claims he has been spending a lot of time with her, and Eric can tell it is bothering her. Ridge claims he's been making a lot of calls for her, and she wants to let her guard down a little. He phoned someone who could help her heal her shattered heart. Liam acknowledges Carter might have gone without hearing their chat, but Beth enters and interrupts them. Carter knows he should leave, but Liam is set to depart anyhow. Carter frowns as Beth expresses her affection for the three of them together. Liam informs Hope that he meant all he said to her. After they leave, Hope apologizes, but Carter says there is nothing to apologize for. Eric believes Taylor that she will be unable to restore the family to its previous state. Brooke believes she is looking for a way to reconcile with Ridge, but Eric reminds her that Ridge has promised to spend the rest of his life with her. Ridge claims to have a healer coming over. He informs Taylor that she deals in chakras, and Taylor can't believe he believes in them. Chandra, the healer, arrives, having heard a great deal about Taylor. Ridge's energy indicates that he loves and cares for her. I am sorry Carter saw that. He jokes about her ex-husband proclaiming his love for her and encourages her not to apologize. Hope had not expected that from Liam, but Carter was not surprised. Hope describes their marriage as challenging, with many positive aspects but also negative aspects that they struggled to overcome. Carter can sense Liam wants her back, and he can't blame him since he wouldn't give her up either. Eric claims Ridge only has eyes for Brooke, but Brooke believes she must be cautious. She has been giving them plenty of space and time alone, but she is now going to Steffy's to find out what is going on. Chandra describes how she plans to conduct their session. She plans to practice spiritual healing and energy work. She describes chakras as life forces that can put everything out of balance if they are not aligned. Ridge feels Chandra can help restore Taylor's chakras, and he asks if she's willing to give it a shot. Carter does not blame Liam for wanting to retain her. Hope claims that all she cares about right now is being with Carter. She's not with Liam for a reason, and one of them is Carter, and that kiss they had. He admits to thinking about the kiss as well, and he describes her as stunning. They kiss again, and this time their hot gaze is unmistakable. Chandra leads their session, but Taylor is taken aback when Ridge recognizes all of the chakras. Her purpose is to restore balance to Taylor's system. She demonstrates how trauma can impair a person's ability to cope, which in turn affects everything. They plan to employ yoga, breathing, and other techniques throughout the session, and she warns that it may result in the outpouring of emotions. They sit on the floor across from each other while Chandra leads the session and instructs them to look into each other's eyes. Brooke stands outside, watching Taylor and Ridge go through their session. She turns to a window while Taylor places Ridge's hand on her chest. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024, see Hope and Steffy with Carter on their minds. Hope Logan is excited about the new possibilities in her life, many of which involve Carter Walton, a man she had never given a second thought to until a few weeks ago. However, he is now paying attention to her, and it appears that this is all it takes for Hope to fall for someone. When Brooke Logan notices Hope in a fantasy while seated at the design office desk, she wants to know what is going on. Hope is acting differently, and this can only imply one thing. She now has a new boyfriend in her life. Will Hope tell her mother about her new lover, or will she keep it quiet for a while? Brooke may be relieved that Hope has moved on from her brief fixation with John Finnegan, but she does not believe Hope should have another professional relationship, as she did with Thomas Forrester. Brooke would much rather Hope reclaim Liam Spencer, a man who had mistreated her for years. Meanwhile, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, is upset to hear that Carter has been making decisions for Forrester Creations without her. She was caught aback by Carter's strong call for hope and hope for the future, but expected it to end there. Steffy now discovers that Carter has commissioned Ivy Forrester and her sister, Electra Forrester, to design a new jewelry line for Forrester Creations. He didn't even consult with her about it, which is unacceptable to Steffy. She is in charge, and she does not like Carter taking liberties. Steffy expresses her concerns to Ridge Forrester, but he doesn't see the significance. So Steffy confronts Carter about it, and he stands up for himself. Carter has worked with the organization long enough to feel confident in his ability to make such decisions. It appears like Steffy and Carter will wage battle. Wait till she discovers what Carter is actually up to with Hope. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester may be facing serious relationship issues. Ridge and Brooke have already encountered some challenges, particularly now that Taylor Hayes has returned to town. Brooke managed to get through the entire chakra alignment event at the Cliff House, but more problems are on the way. Steffy Forrester predicted the turmoil ahead when she mentioned Brooke's response if they omitted Hope Logan's line. Brooke would undoubtedly interpret it as a personal attack on Hope, and she will not be pleased with Ridge if he supports Steffy in getting rid of Hope for the future. However, Steffy and Ridge appear to be more negative than ever, and they may eventually have no choice but to give bad news. If Hope's line is indeed terminated, what will Brooke do? This could easily escalate to a massive argument between Ridge and Brooke, maybe tearing them apart. Brooke might push Ridge out of her house in the aftermath, allowing him to remain elsewhere and eventually submit to Taylor. Although Brooke may see it as a transitory situation rather than a full-fledged breakup, Ridge may use it as an excuse to sleep with his ex. Ridge has residual feelings for Taylor, and it's only a matter of time before he acts on them. Hope's dropped line could be the catalyst for Ridge's break with Brooke, allowing him to pull Taylor further closer. Do you believe Hope's line will be discontinued? Will Brooke's rage force Ridge out of the house and into bed with Taylor? Taylor is likely to have another opportunity with Ridge sooner or later, so keep an eye out for updates on their probable reunion and all the B&B drama that may ensue. According to the bold and the beautiful spoilers, Brooke and Taylor's feud might be reignited before the end of the season. CDL is the place to go for excellent bold and the beautiful spoilers, predictions, updates, and news, so make us your go-to B&B source. According to the most recent edition of Soap Opera Digest, all of the drama begins on Monday, October 21st, when Brooke and Deacon discuss what is going on with their daughter, Hope Logan. That same day, Carter admits his affections for Hope, since there is no doubt that the two of them have a lot of chemistry. Ridge and Steffy also dispute Carter's support for Hope for the future, given that the line has no money. Moving on to the Tuesday, October 22nd episode, Brooke can't help but worry what is going on with Hope. She has no idea that she is obsessed with Carter and their romance. Carter also said that he has invited Ivy and Electra Forrester to propose a new jewelry line. By midweek, on the Wednesday, October 23rd episode, Steffy reacts to Ivy and Electra's jewelry line proposal, pushing Carter to the brink. That same day, Will and Electra can't help but notice that they may have some chemistry. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. What's next for Carter? In the Thursday, October 24th episode, Eric sees that something is wrong with Steffy and that she needs to stop being so jealous of everyone. The same day, Steffy communicates her concerns about Carter to Ridge. Carter changes things up in the boardroom with his vision for Forrester Creations in the week's last episode, airing on Friday, October 25th. The Logans and the Forresters appear to be feuding once more. It goes without saying that fans will have to watch the bold and the beautiful every day to see what happens next. Keep an eye on this space. What are your thoughts on this story, bold and beautiful fans? Let us know what you think by adding some buzz in the comments box. Don't forget that the bold and the beautiful airs weekdays on CBS. You'll need to check your local listings for specific timings. Ivy Forrester is returning to the bold and the beautiful this week, and Ashley Brewer is supposedly back with a fury. Ivy seemed to have had plenty of time since leaving town a few years ago to devise ingenious ways to retaliate against people who wronged her in Los Angeles. According to BNB spoilers, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, is on top of the list. Here's what's going on bold and beautiful right now. Keep reading for more information. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Ivy versus Steffy. Steffy Forrester has been so busy tormenting Hope Logan and arguing with Brooke Logan at the Forrester Creations office that she is unprepared for Ivy Forrester's arrival. Steffy's cousin Ivy has been working at the Forrester office in Australia, and when she arrives in Los Angeles, she takes business seriously. It appears that she is attempting to remove Steffy from her position as CEO. Viewers of The Bold and the Beautiful are well-versed in Ivy and Steffy's conflicts over the years, the majority of which centered on their shared ex-husband Liam Spencer. Steffy actually attacked Ivy, knocking her down a flight of stairs and nearly killing her. And no one will forget how Steffy humiliated Ivy by forcing her to model underwear. Ivy clearly has a grudge against her. According to Bold and Beautiful spoilers, Ivy Forrester's main priority will be to see Eric Forrester, John McCook, and she will throw Steffy under the bus. Bold previews show Ivy conversing with Eric and warning him that Steffy is practically throwing Forrester Creations into the ground since she is allowing her personal life to influence her decisions at work. Who would disagree with her? Do you think Ivy Forrester is attempting to steal Steffy's job in Los Angeles? Is she looking for vengeance or merely the good of the company?